Hi, my name is Alex Moore. I'm the lead teacher for innovation at Shaftesbury School, which is part of SAS, the Trust of Schools. I'm here today to help Dorset run the Festival of the Future, which is an incredible event. We've invited 4 primary schools with Year 5 students. 32 students are coming to join us today to really look at how the future of technology will help them learn. We're looking at a STEAM discipline. So STEAM is standing for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art and Maths. And an interdisciplinary way of learning. So rather than just learning about one subject today, they'll be learning about many, interconnecting those ideas to form bigger ideas that they can pitch at the end of the afternoon. The main focus is how will technology support learning in the future? And we've got 2 main themes that are running through the day. One is inclusion, how can we use technology to be inclusive, and the other is the diversity. How will we diversify our technology offer to ensure that all students get equal access to technology in the future. To support their learning, we've broken them into teams of 4, and each school has 2 teams of 4, and within those teams we have a team leader who's going to boss the team around and organise the learning. We've got a scribe who's going to record the ideas and help articulate the group's vision. We've got a presenter who's going to stand up and present the team's pitch, and we have a research assistant who's going to use internet access to really research these issues at play. Priya Lakhani has kindly done an opening address to us to kind of put forward the issues that challenge us with technology and how we can embrace that in the future. Priya has an OBE and she runs Century Tech, which is an adaptive technology company using AI, artificial intelligence, to try and enhance learning. AI is going to play a huge part of our future.
Hi, I'm Priya Lakhani. I'm the founder and chief executive of Century Tech. Century is the world's leading technology in education that uses artificial intelligence combined with neuroscience, so how we learn and how the brain works, and learning science, educational science. Now, what Century is trying to do is solve 2 big problems in the world of education. We often see the one-size-fits-all delivery of education in schools across the globe. And what we want to do is personalise for every individual. So if you're a student who's struggling in a particular concept, or you need to stretch somewhere, or the machine wants to learn your effort, your pace of learning, your difficulty levels, imagine a technology that can provide maths, English, and sciences to you in a way that you need to see that particular content. So if you're struggling with Pythagoras' theorem in mathematics, it might learn it's because actually you're struggling with roots and powers, and it will provide you with that digital content to try and solve the problem immediately, rather than having to wait for a teacher who's dealing with 30 children in the classroom to figure that out and be able to provide that intervention. Teachers spend more of their time, did you know, marking and assessing and on admin tasks rather than teaching. So they don't just go home at 3:30 or 4 p.m, they're sat there marking and planning, and also over the weekends and over the holidays. So my first tip to you is think about your experience at school. Think about learning. What do you learn? How do you learn? Think about how teachers deliver that to you. Think about what else education is. Education is not simply going home and learning a bit more, right? You receive so much more at school. Teachers nurture you, they help you grow, they help us all mature as we're children. We also have access to extracurricular activities. So think about everything that you receive in the education system, and then once you've learned about what this technology is and why it's different to simply going online, think about how to apply it. How can you make the world a better place? How can you solve problems that currently exist? How could you stretch us even further and create an innovation to take the world into a better place when it comes to education? The second tip is a very, very simple one. Be creative, be imaginative, be disruptive, get that entrepreneurial spirit going. There is nothing wrong with coming out with a slightly mad idea, because actually what you'll often find is if you can marry that mad idea with a problem that exists or a need that people want, you have probably an incredible idea. So today's all about you. Happy creating, happy designing, happy building. I really, really look forward to hearing about all of the results that you come up with. I think the whole nation should be doing this. So I think you're role models for the nation, really, and all students around the country will be looking at you thinking, we want to do that too. So let us know how it goes, have a lot of fun, and most importantly, enjoy yourself.
And today students are going to learn some key terms like the busy child, artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence, digital twinning, and the singularity, in order to be able to vision the future and have a clear idea of where they fit within this. They have to choose a problem. So each team will choose a problem. Will it be climate migration? Will it be inclusion? Will it be diversity? Will it be how to learn remotely? They then go into breakout rooms as mini teams, work within their roles to come up with a big or a mad idea. Once they've got that idea, they have to put it down into a micro presentation to last 1 minute. Then they're going to stand up with a catchbox and present that to the rest of the audience, and that will finish the Festival of the Future for today.
Idea is that we have a holographic teacher that you can customize so that children who pay more attention, because like the teacher would look more fun. Like, we thought of the idea when we thought about how teachers don't get enough rest because they're always marking, and they spend more time marking than actually teaching.
Well, is the brains inside your customisable teacher real, or is it just holographic, so it's programmed to say like what the questions are?
Don't worry, if you drop it, it's fine.
It'll just be inside the hologram.
So my idea is that it's about like a hologram teacher at home, so you don't have to go to school, but you can for like PE and playing and stuff. And basically what it does is you can create like an avatar of it, but you have to do lessons which you can choose, but only one lesson. Like, let's say you want to do 2 maths lessons, you can only do 1, so 1 maths, 1 literacy, 1 art, something like that. And basically, once you completed a lesson, if you get full marks on it, you get either 5 break tokens, or a piece for your avatar, either a voice, maybe some music whilst you're working, or a piece of clothing.
If it isn't a hologram, then how do you like change how it looks? You press a button on your watch. Anywhere you go, you can just have the watch. And basically, you literally just press the button, the teacher appears. You can sometimes get prizes like shirts or trousers or anything like that, and you activate it and it appears on your teacher.
We've come up with a solution to fix, well, not fix, but sort out remote learning, and for children with disabilities who aren't lucky enough to go to school, to like help them learn with a robot instead of just a normal teacher at school. It's going to be like a bit like a hologram, but like you can sort of touch it and feel it, so a bit like a robot and a hologram mixed together. It's a bit like, it kind of studies children, so it knows what level they are on with problems. It helps the children solve it, and so it like studies it from their data, so they know like who they are and what they like doing, so they know like how hard the questions can be.
How exactly does the busy child help other people to get used to the outside world?
It helps it understand. So the busy child is a bit like the teacher in a robot style, like a hologram thing. Yeah.
Been focusing on the mental health problem, and we decided to invent this sort of headset, and if you're anxious about going to school or something, you could use it and you get a limited time on it, so like an actual school day, and then you can choose what your teacher looks like and what all the students look like and what kind of uniform you wear. And you can learn what school's like, and it might clear up your anxiety problems. We're doing a thing where basically you turn off all the electricity in your house and the only thing you can concentrate on is the learning. So, and also you're teaching an avatar.
Where do you get it from? Like, is it online or is it?
Get it a little. A teacher could like be in a classroom, and then you could just be at home with a VR headset, and then you could just be looking through it to see the teacher teaching. Like, let's say you were ill and everyone else was in school, they could like have a TV in the back for the people who are ill, so that they can just watch the learning still. And they could have their very own like little camera as well, so that they can just put their hand up if they want to say something.
So before we disappear, we're just going to all say Festival of the Future at the same time. We're going to get it on camera. Is that all right? Yeah?